It's your boy Geezo back with another video, and today, one more time for you haters, man. And today, look, man, I'm at the gym, yo. I'm at the gym. I recorded this video last night, right? And guess what happened, man? I recorded it in fast motion. I don't know how I did that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I hit the button on the camera. I don't know what happened, but that's what happened. So now I have to make the video again. Don't forget to go follow me Instagram. They deleted my other one, so if you still following Thatguygeezo, that's like, follow me at Geezo Christ. I might change my name back to Thatguygeezo on Instagram, but yeah, they took my Instagram, so go follow me, link in the description. Let's get into the video. Let me get some weights first. These little 45s. All right. So the other day, I'm on YouTube. I see a video. It's a jeweler. He does a podcast. Shouts out to him. Basically, he has another YouTuber on there. Shouts out to that YouTuber, and he has another jeweler on there. Shouts out to that jeweler. The jeweler actually claims that they're not claims, they are. I'm not gonna say they claim, they are GIA gemologists, basically. So it was cool. It was a cool thing, but they said some things that I was like, yo, what's going on? They said that basically they said Moissanite gets dull over time. Not just over time, they said in like 6 months. And I was like, oh, what? I never heard of that. So I was looking at the other people on the panel, like or on that podcast, to say, nah, I never heard of that. But they never said that. They actually agreed with the person. Like, they actually agreed with the person. They actually said that they feel the same way. I'm assuming that's what they said. I'm not assuming that. That's what I heard, but I could be wrong. You guys go back and see if they challenge it. But my point is, sometimes everybody don't know what they're talking about, man. Even if they say that these people, that people, sometimes they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, yeah, so had to get I had to get a rep in, and again it changed colors. All right, but everybody don't know what they talking about, right? So basically, they saying that the Moissanite dulls over the course of 6 months, which is false information. That's just my opinion. False information, in my opinion. You guys can agree or disagree with me, but in my opinion, that is false information. And the reason being is I have Moissanite, right? And none of my Moissanite pieces have been dull, right? If it was the video, it's crazy, because if it was the video that I made last night, we would have seen that the earrings, but since I'm not in my setting, my normal setting, you're not gonna see my earrings. So basically, I have these earrings for over a year, almost 2 now, right? So they never faded. Not faded, but got dull. They never got dull. And I just feel like this is false information, and people allow people just to say anything. And that lets you know a lot of people don't know, even though they say they're professionals. No disrespect to her, the lady that was on there. No disrespect to her, because, you know, she's still a jeweler. But this is what I'm telling you. You have a difference. It's people who actually know these things that are actually experts in gemstones, right? She claimed to be an expert in these gemstones, and the problem is she don't know. She don't know. And had some in my Something in my shit, man. I don't know. Fuck it. It's just gonna have to stay. I don't care. But look, so basically, she's telling you something that's not true. She's not an expert in gemstones, because if she was an expert in gemstones, she would know that Moissanite does not dull over time. I don't know if she was thinking about Cuban zirconia, because a lot of people say that, which they can have in the past, yes, but now even Cuban zirconia doesn't get dull over time anymore. The Moissanite is made in the same labs, maybe not the same lab, but in a lab or in the same place. You know, most of the gemstones come from China, right? Any synthetic or lab created gemstone, basically majority of them come from China. Some of them might come from maybe I ain't gonna say it, but majority of them come from China. So if they come from China, right? They all have perfected the stones, right? They perfected the stones. You think Moissanite gets dull over time? You tripping. Now it's gonna be some people who say they have Moissanite with those oil slicks. That's what they were calling them, oil slicks. Moissanite gets oil slicks over the time. But what I have come to a conclusion, and other people have come to a conclusion, that they're not oil slicks, they're CVD. The CVD coating on those Moissanite is wearing off, right? So if the CVD coating on the Moissanite is wearing off, of course, you're gonna have those things because it's a coating. So that's what forms the oil slicks. Now, I've never seen Moissanite get dull. So for the fact that the people on that podcast have Moissanite and have used Moissanite, and we see one guy has a pendant with Moissanite all in it, and he didn't say anything, it's letting you know, like, come on, man, they really don't be knowing what they're talking about. I don't know if they're gonna say they trust the fact of that. And this is not a diss. This is not me going at them. This is not me talking crazy about it. It's just giving my opinion. Like, you put something on the internet and I'm just giving my opinion. Like, that is crazy. Like, you guys should know these things, right? You guys should know it. Even to the lady should know these things as well. Like, the lady said, she came up with this, right? She said that the Moissanite dulls, and that is bad. That's bad because you just called yourself a gemologist. Now, if you're a gemologist, GIA, I don't know if GIA, they meant gemologist, or like she's just certified. Everything that she does is certified from GIA. She has a connection in the GIA. Now, that's something that we have to determine. You know what I mean? That's something we have to determine. But two of the people on that podcast are jewelers, right? They are supposedly jewelers, but this is the problem. They are not really experts or really jewelers. They are people who sell jewelry. And I've been telling you guys, that is the difference. So when you're buying these things, people sometimes believe that. She might actually believe that Moissanite gets dull over time. So she might not be lying to you, but at the end of the day, she's still giving misinformation, right? She's giving misinformation, and it is what it is, guys. Like, that's why I tell you got to do your own research, like, because if you listen to that, then you might stray away from them when you like, and you might even throw yours away because you just got it. You got it. You're money in. You like, damn, in 5 months this was pointless. You know what I mean? So yeah. Also, I think another thing they said was something about. Damn, I should have watched it again before I came. I had all my information the first time I did this video, but and now I can't remember. But I think they said the prices of you don't make much money off of diamonds, right? Or something like that. I don't know, or diamonds not worth a lot of money. But the thing is, diamonds are lab diamonds. Let's get that right. Lab diamonds. So I don't want to misspeak. So lab diamonds, lab stones are you're able to sell those at a profit. If you get them for the right place. If you get them from from just your regular jeweler, you're not gonna make a profit. That is true. That is no way. But if you get them from the places, you know what I mean, you're paying $100 a carat. You can turn around and sell that for 2 times the price or 3 times the price, maybe even 4. You know what I mean? you might be able to do that. So those are the things that they didn't touch on. They didn't touch on like the difference between like CVD and HPHTs. They didn't touch on the fact, because she is a GIA certified person, so they didn't touch on the fact that 90% of lab stones are HPHTs. Like, they didn't touch on that, and maybe even greater, because that was like a year or two ago when that report came out. That's from the GIA, right? It might have said 89 or something like that, but 90, I'm gonna go with 90%. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with 98% right now. I'm gonna go with 99% of gemstones that are lab stones are HPHT. That's what I'm gonna go with today. But this article said like 90 or 89, something like that, something in that thing. Do your research. You can look it up, so that way I won't have to tell you anything that was wrong. You can go see it yourself. So they didn't touch on that fact. You know what I mean? And people make big margins or profits. That's how the rate do. Off of these. He got me saying margins. You could make good profits off of HPHTs, and you know what I mean. Like I said, you can $100 a carat, even less. You might be able to get it less than $100 a carat. You might can get it, you know what I mean, $20 cheaper, $80 a carat. So, and they're only going to get cheaper as time goes. So, these are the things that they didn't say or tell you, and I don't know if I don't know if they know that. That's the thing. So I'm not saying, again, I don't think they purposely did this, like, or said that, or try to keep the information from you guys. I'm not saying they did that. I'm just giving you my opinion of it. That's all. And again, this is not to bash them, but they also said they can't just give you. People said gatekeeping, right? They said gatekeeping. They can't just give you all these jewelers information, because these jewelers are not going to work with you, which is partially true. That is not a lot. That's partially true, guys. That's definitely partially true. But you have places that you can actually call and work with. Shouts out to Lou. Lou gave y'all 20 times a place that you guys can go to get your stuff done. You know what I mean? Casting companies and everything. Like he definitely gave you this information that he had. So it's places like that will help you or not help you, service you. Like, you can go to casting companies. That's why it's a casting company, and that's something that they didn't tell you. Like, you can go to a diamond setter. Like, it's people who offer these services, and this is stuff that they're not telling you, and that is where the point of the podcast, I think, you know what I mean, got a little weird, but not weird, but like lost. We got lost in that part. Like, you guys haven't gave the right information, and again, information is for you guys to look up, and I don't think a lot of you do that. You just want to ask the questions, but asking the questions, you could get the wrong answers. Like, these people just gave you a lot of things or a lot of information that wasn't right, but they gave you a lot of information that was right at the same time. So it's up for you to do your research. And you know what I mean? Again, jewelry, gemstones are all industry where people get scammed all the time. Even the people selling the stuff. So like those people on the podcast, I'm pretty sure they got scammed a few times dealing with these diamond sellers, because the diamond sellers would take the HPHTs, tell them that these are VS something perfect good CVD diamonds, and sell them for a quadruple the price, maybe even 5 times the price to people. Because you have to, when you go to the diamond industry, you have to trust the fact that you're buying it from a certain kind of people. You know who those people are. I'm not gonna say those people who they are, but you know who they are. So, but you have to trust them. You don't get no paperwork. You don't get nothing. It's up to you to take those and then send those off to get graded and all that stuff. So, yeah, man. I just wish everybody gave you the right information, but I also wish everybody just do their own research. And yeah, I was gonna lift the weights, but my camera was acting up, and it's like, man, I don't have good lighting, so. It was gonna be a workout video slash Moissanite, but it's not. You know why? Because I had to make this video. So yeah. But yeah, man. Y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also follow me on Instagram. I'm not gonna stress it no more. The link is in the description @Geezo Christ. Tell me, should I change my name back to Thatguygeezo on there? It's gonna have to be like Thatguygeezo 1 or something. Y'all leave that in the comments as well. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm out. Peace.